If you're always having wet dreams, then this video is for you. Somebody that always dreams about making love in the dream and you don't understand what it means, you are confused. So let's talk about it. First of all, this dream symbol might have both negative and positive connotation. So in the positive aspect, you desire intimacy in your life, you want to be heard, you want to be seen. You might be somebody who is mostly introverted and lonely and maybe depressed at the moment, and you just want people to come to you. You just need some intimacy in your life. You want people to hug you, you want people to talk to you, to discuss with you, have personal conversations with you so you can feel better. On the other hand, there's somebody who is very kind and does things for people. Like even but sometimes you go out of your way to do things for people, and your energy is unrequited, your love is unrequited. The way you give to people, they don't do the same to you. So and when it happens like this, it means that you desire intimacy. You just desire your desire. Sex is also a desire. So it just means that you desire this encounter. You desire that to have more love in your life, to have more intimacy in your life. So in the other aspect, it means overindulgence. Overindulgence is something that is not healthy for you. So let's get deeper into it. If you dream of having sex with your boyfriend, this is not a call for you to jump into a taxi and go and visit them. It's not the universe telling you, oh, go to that station. They have been inviting you over. They have been calling you. It's not a call for you at all to run and go and see them so you make love. No. It means that beyond the physical attraction, what else keeps you in that relationship? What other thing keeps you guys going? What conversations do you have? Are you in their long-term plan? Do you ask them questions? Do you people talk? It means that beyond the attraction, yes, they're handsome, yes, they are beautiful, but do you sit down to have conversations? Or are you somebody who has somebody, a man or a woman who is not present in your life, and you as a person, you just want to have this, it's not all about the love making. You just want to, you have very intelligent conversations with them. You want to connect with them on a deeper level beyond the physical attraction. So these things will now manifest, these thoughts will now manifest as love making in the dream. It's not a call for you to go and visit them. It's just telling you, God is just opening your mind to tell you to have this conversation, to connect with them on a deeper level. You know that this person is cheating on you. You know that they are not fully committed to you. You know they are toxic. They have these toxic traits and you are tolerating it all in the name of they are strong. Yeah, they are strong. All in the name of, okay, one thing or the other, you are benefiting from it. If you know that you cannot connect with them on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, on a more high vibrational level, then it's time for you to call it quits. It's not a call for you to go and meet them. It's a call for you to sit down and have a conversation. And that is what you desire to have with them, a more deeper connection, not what they are presenting to you. Your boyfriend, as you guys are talking, and you don't see any sign. After 6 months, after a year, after 2 years, after 3 years, 5 years, you are still there waiting for somebody to come and explain to you. I think it's all about the surface level, low minimum, whatever bullshit. No, it's not about. It's time for you to just reason with yourself, have a conversation with yourself, and talk to them. If you cannot feel them, if you don't feel it in your spirit, you don't feel it in your mind, if your intuition does not click with that person, it's time for you to leave. So this thing sometimes manifests sex. Sometimes it means that you have to have a connection to something. If you have a calling to do something, you have to connect to it on an intimate level. When you have sex with a random person in your dream, it means you have to be committed more to your work, be committed more to your gifts. If you are learning a skill or you have a gift, you have a talent, you have to be committed to it. You have to nurture it so that you can grow and become something tangible for you to use in life. If you see yourself having sex with your boss, this is not a call for you to go and seduce them. It's not a call for you to go and start flirting with them. It means that you have to be more committed to your work. Do you understand? So since that person is your boss, these things will now come as you're making love to them. They might be watching you to see how committed you are in the job. If you just got the job and you go with your lackadaisical attitude, behavior, you are not committed. This is a call from the universe. If you don't want to lose that job, if you know that kind of thing, you have to be more committed. You have to commit to it, commit your time to it, commit your strength to it, commit your emotions to it. You have to be committed to the job. If you see yourself having sex with your teacher or your lecturer, it means that in your studies, you have to pay attention to your studies. You have to commit to your books. You have had a lot of failures. It means that this time around, you don't have to entertain your attitude of not being present in your studies. So you have to connect to your studies, so it will manifest as sex with your teacher, your tutor, or your lecturer. Doesn't mean that you should go and have actual sex with them, or it doesn't mean that when they start flirting with you, you fall head over heels for them and say, I already saw it in my dream. That is not what God is showing you. When you see yourself making love, having sex with your priest or your pastor, it means that God wants to have a personal relationship with you. And since those people represent the church, they are like the Godhead in the church. It means that if you have not been going to church, I know those of you that say, I don't go to church, God visits me in the house. This is the time for you to start going to church, to be committed to church. Or if you don't have a personal relationship, there's a difference between praying, between speaking in tongues, between singing and worshiping, and having a personal relationship with God. What name do you call God, and what name has He given to you? That kind of father and daughter, father and son interaction, that father and daughter commitment. So it means that you should have a personal intimacy. Sex is also called intimacy. So when you see yourself being intimate with your priest or your pastor, it is a call from God to have an intimate relationship with Him. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not when you go to church now you start sagging your breast, or you start shaking your waist in front of your pastor or your priest. That's not what it's telling you to go and do. Or it's not a call for you to say, so this man is like this, so he wants to sleep with you. Nobody wants to sleep with you. It is just God that is calling you to come and have an intimate encounter with Him, using the face of your pastor, using the face of your priest, because that is the Godhead. Do you understand what I'm saying? So whenever you see yourself having intimacy or sexual intercourse in the dream, you have to sit down and pay attention. It's either you desire a deeper level of commitment, or there is something you need to be committed to on a deeper and high vibrational level. So if it's a demonic encounter where you sleep and all these grimy spirits and entities and goblins come to press you down and make love to you, this one is deliverance. It's on a whole nother level. That one is different. But when we talk about like sex, intimacy dreams, wet dreams, other dreams other than these other entities, this is what you need to sit down, calculate, and know how to solve these mysteries by yourself. So this is all what it means. If you see yourself having a lesbian dream, like with your bestie, it means that your relationship, apart from high, how can you help each other grow? You guys should connect on a more spiritual level, or if you are worried about your friendship, you should not be worried because it's covered. There's nothing to be worried about. You and your bestie, you are good. You and your friend, you are good, But if you see that you're having sex with an unknown man and you are single, you don't have a man in your life, or you are an unknown woman, just know that whatever relationship that is coming, there's somebody coming. Yes, somebody is coming to ask you out. Somebody is coming to take you out on a date. You will go to take somebody out on a date. If you are thinking, this person, I'll settle down with them, no. It's all for the physical attraction. It's all for the love. Maybe immediately you might feel this spark and say, I'm done, I'm settling here. This is like my last bus stop. If you are thinking that no, that's not the person the universe has brought to you, that one is just an occasional fling. So you just have to pay attention to these signs. And I hope that this helps. Get my book if you're interested, 50 Common Dreams and Their Interpretation for Other Dreams and Their Meaning. Thank you for watching. Bye.